So this video review is for Unwritten by Helena Harte. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Unwritten by Helena Harte. This was a lovely, lovely romance. Rosie is having a time, you know, of it sort of with a new career, and she's got family dramas with her mum, and so she's in a bit of a situationship that she has with Shay, and that's perfect for her right now. You know, she doesn't need any more complication to that, and Shay isn't looking for that commitment, but with Rosie something is starting to change and she really likes her, and suddenly all that simplicity they've been enjoying just isn't so simple anymore. I love this. It perfectly sits within the series of books, but it also works perfectly as a standalone story. So I have read the first book in the Windy City romance series, and I'd already briefly been introduced to Shay and Rosie, and it was great to get to know them better in this story. So it was also great to catch up with some of the other characters that I'd already met before. They're sort of the old acquaintances from their friend group, but Shay and Rosie, they took centre stage this time, and they had a very cool and casual vibe, which, you know, it really suited what I thought I knew about them from the previous story, and it helped build on that. And then where we joined them in this story, it was very clear they were very like that, and there were these little hints though that both of them had maybe a stronger connection than either of them really wanted to admit to, but it was there. But they were just, you know, they were happy as they were. They really didn't, you know, it wasn't until things started to happen that pushed them to contemplate things. You know, I genuinely believe they were happy where they were. So it was great how Shay was there for Rosie suddenly when all the drama and heartache hit, really like life-changing kind of way, and Shay was just able to offer support. But I think that's the turning point for Shay, and that's when things got really hard. She sort of knew Rosie was going to push back a little bit and not want her involved, but she wanted to be involved, and it was because she had somewhat reluctantly admitted these feelings that she had, and that, you know, maybe it was time that she did something about them, or she might lose what they had, and then she didn't want that. So we really got an intimate look insight and everything into how being there for Rosie without things becoming complicated became a real emotional challenge for Shay, and she wasn't great handling that. So I'm glad she then had her friends around her to support her in dealing with all that. So she handled it well, given that she didn't really want this commitment. And I was glad, like I say, that she had the support from her friends, because they helped her work through her thoughts and feelings to get to a place where she could reach where Rosie already was, and just holding back because of how she thought Shay would react to her having these feelings and wanting to admit them. So Rosie just didn't want to ruin what they had. But she was getting more and more vulnerable as well, and needing Shay to be there for her, and wanting her to be a permanent part of her life. So it was a complex drama, lots of cute moments, lots of moments of realization, and a wonderful relationship developed between Shay and Rosie from a very close and strong friendship. So I really, really enjoyed the story, and I hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Unwritten by Helena Harte, which I really hope you will. If you've read Unwritten, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do share your thoughts and let us know. If you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to be read list, or you're now super excited and thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye.